Welcome back to the Super Mario 64 Original Machinima 2011. Judge, introduce yourselves.
I am MrPFDemolition.
And I'm Super Dan Logan 1.
And I'm Luigi Game 2, understandable, from the last episode. And today, as I said, we're reviewing the best original machinima of the year. So, to start us off, from user Man S Creator is Super Mario...
It's M&S Creator. Actually.
From him is Super Mario Obstruction, Episode 1, The Invasion. So, start it.
Okay, and we're back after watching Super Mario Obstruction Episode 1.
Thank you, Mandas Creator. Mondas, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
M&S Creator.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about it? What's original in that?
Well, Luigi Game 2, you start off.
Thank you. Well, the thing I like is that he uses carbon monoxide a few times, and that's not really used in many Mario videos anymore. So that was one thing I like. One other thing I like is he actually includes the credits at the end. Like, not many people do that. He lists all the cats rather than doing what some people do in this credits at the end of the whole series. So I like that, and I like how he used a lot of characters.
I'm in the special thanks too, fool. No.
And also one thing is that although this may seem common, Mario and Luigi are actually in this video. Many machinima doesn't even have Mario and Luigi. So
and plus, if you notice that there's actually an L in Luigi's cap.
Yeah.
True.
I also, alright, so Mr. PF, what do you think about it?
Well, I sort of agree with Luigi Game 2 that there's really they don't use like carbon monoxide anymore. And, I haven't heard anything, any talk about that for, a really long time. And, yeah, I sort of like the credits at the end. How it's just...
Yeah, credits are good.
Oh, yeah.
I like how he actually put snow in there.
The snow. And,
Snow. Snow is good.
Everyone yeah. By the way, one thing I also want to say is that I like how they actually kill a character in the first episode. They kill somebody named Void, I believe. Yeah, he dies in the first episode. So
I used to call him the pink guy.
Now for what could be improved. Start us off.
Well,
maybe you can use some caps in the... Oh no, he did. Never mind. Forget I just said that. Okay.
Maybe the only thing I'd say is probably the green screening. I mean,
yeah, and also try to widescreen it too.
Well, widescreen actually.
Widescreen is actually kind of good, man.
Well,
it's actually pretty easy to do.
Well, it depends if you're trying to do widescreen, because some people just they don't like it. Make it smaller.
When I try to clone using widescreen, it always screws up somehow.
Wait, there's also something that's kind of unoriginal in this video. If you look in the comments. Just try a super form.
Oh.
We don't do comments, but
I know. Yeah, I know, but it's in the video. You saw it. I watched it. It's in there.
Well, one thing I don't understand is how he has an introduction for the first few seconds, and then he goes back.
Before they even
how about that he has an introduction, then he has a little part of the story, then he goes back to his introduction. So I don't understand.
It's kind of like a cliffhanger, but then it's come back in a minute, so it's not really a cliffhanger.
Well, anyway, thank you. Whatever your name is.
M&S Creator. Even I can pronounce it.
Thank you for your entry, and we shall start judging. Judges, write your number.
Okay.
Alright.
Done. Next
episode.
Thank you, a judge, MrPFDemolition.
Yeah.
Oh, look, this guy was made on MrPFDemolition. Mr. PF, he sounds like you. It's almost like his name.
Thank you for entering Super Mario Possession, Episode 1, May just last month, November
You are
7th.
very welcome.
Anyway,
Wait.
and
Right. So we're gonna watch this, right?
Yes.
yeah, but like I said last episode, since this is a judge's entry, what's gonna happen is when the judging finally comes, me and STL are gonna judge on it, and then our two in between number is gonna be your third number, and that's gonna decide the judging.
So that means we're not really gonna do any feedback after we're done with the video, like we did with the last one.
No, we will do feedback.
Like, would the judge do his own feedback too?
Yeah.
Well,
And
it's
and let's just start this video and
All right.
start.
Well, I like farts. Yes, I like farts. I like long farts, short farts, wet farts, your farts.
And we're back from watching Super Mario Precision Episode 1.
That was
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Mainly how I'm in it and I die. That's
Slide on your
that's
back.
original and heartbreaking at the same time. And also
Funny, at the beginning of it.
and also MrPF dies. That's tragic and yet very great.
I don't die.
episode.
I just get knocked out.
Okay, and it's also funny how when Luigi and Q dies, he was like all like, "Oh yeah, look at me, I'm going down the slide like a boss." Oh yeah, oh no, that guy has a laser bam. You're
Terrible.
dead.
That's how I roll. Just straight up. That's how I roll.
Alright, so
But time for the original parts. Number one, I like how on some parts he.
he has music that probably no one even knows what it is.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Like new music you wouldn't expect in the Mario Machinima.
Well, one thing is that some of the scenes are really good shots. Like
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
when the MrPF is outside, he has a really great shot of the castle and the waterfall. So he has some great shots. Another thing is that I like the different use of the audios in this video. So there's some I've never even heard of, but great use of soundtrack. And again, for the last time, a lot of characters. Great for
A
originality.
lot of characters, pretty good.
And also he uses MIPS. So
MIPS?
it's been a long time since I've seen one of those with MIPS in
Oh
it.
yeah, Mips. Yeah.
What?
And
Mips, that funny guy.
Yeah. Anyway, Mr. PF, please tell us about this episode 1. What inspired you and what do you think about it?
Well, really, at first I was actually planning not to do any more Machinima because I sort of lost interest, like the 6-month gap between Attack of the Killers episode 8 and episode 9. And then, like, I don't know, something happened, and then I just wanted to finish off the series. And everybody inspired me. They wanted me to do another series because they thought they liked my first series. So I just decided to do this series because, yeah, sort of like what I just said.
There's actually one thing I have a question about.
Yeah.
In the Attack of the Killers, you did die, and the two people who were brought back to life, you weren't one of them.
It's a different plot line. It's a different
Oh, it's a different plotline. Okay.
universe. I don't
I
know.
thought it was like a sequel.
Yeah, it's not like continuing from the. I
You know
just,
what?
Oh,
You know what?
yeah. All right, sorry.
You know what? If that was a continuation, I would have given originality points because I only know one person ever who has continued a new series from an old series, and that would be
Who was it?
Matthew 4.
Oh yeah.
That's the only person I know who has done that. There may be more, but that's all I know.
I attempted, but failed.
And
Okay.
question for Mr. PF.
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
Let's ask the audience.
Okay, one more question. How do you feel about the video? Do you like it? Is it perfect in your opinion?
Well, to be quite honest, I tried the widescreening, but for some reason, like on the pictures and like some scenes, it just sort of messed up. Like if you go to 18 seconds, the 18-second mark, where it says Super Mario Possession in Episode 1, for some reason...
I kind of thought that's what it was supposed to happen.
No, but it was supposed to be widescreen, but the picture went inward, and so did the scene with Super Pokélink, Daniel, and Mazza Hacker, and M&S Creator outside the castle.
Well, was this the first time you were trying to do widescreen?
Well, I've done widescreen before. I did that on Attack of the Killers Episode 8, but I really didn't have to do cloning. So, that just, cloning and widescreen for my Sony Vegas just doesn't like to do that. So, like, if you go to the part with Luigi Game 2, that's sort of what happened when I tried to clone with widescreen.
Thank you, Mr. PF, for your entry. SDL, let's judge it, and we can move on to the third and last video.
Alright, last video, guys. This is the Zombie Invasion, a Super Mario 64 movie, Part 3, created by Xbox Fan 997.
Thank you, and let's start it.
Alright, so we're back, and, that was the Zombie Invasion, a Super Mario 64 movie, Part 3, and, I thought that was, like, there's a few ways I thought this was original, was, like, usually, you don't, like, at the beginning, usually you don't see too many people with, like, entirely that color, like, just like the green person, you usually don't see people that are just entirely one color anymore. And, if you go to,
well, they did it for, well, that happened in a few videos, like how, first one, they had, the enemy soldiers were all black. That's not really...
Well, I mean, like, in a while. Like, not, like, this wasn't, like, the first time. But
well, yeah, I mean, yeah, this one actually uses zombies, which is not original, but he brings them to Super Mario 64, so that makes him original, because I haven't seen any zombie Mario 64s.
And, like, if you go to...
I actually haven't heard one of them.
If you go to 357, you'll see that, there's a guy in the corner, and, I haven't really seen a guy in the corner.
Is that original? Okay, well, also, if you go around, you can see some of the scenes are green screened, because at 357, the guy in the front, he's green screened. You can see a little border around him at the end, and, like, around 8 minutes, there's, like, everybody, a few people green screened. So, if he would have just recorded this all at one place, it would have been a lot more original, but they're all, like, facing differently, and they're different positions.
You know, I also like how he actually took his time to make different ROM files and textures for different scenes.
Yeah.
Like, if you go back to, like, the first few seconds, his eyes are actually red. So,
really?
that's like, at 51 seconds.
Oh. No, that's supposed to be red. It's supposed to be red.
They're not. Eyes in Super Mario 64 aren't red. Which is why he took his time out of his own time.
So original.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
I see. Oh, yeah, some other people use that. It's not really the
I know, but not many people actually take their time to go out and just, they just use